Hey, good morning. Welcome back to the Genius Malpe channel. Gold eyeing fourth month of gains as the U.S. Fed pauses a rate hike. We took a look at some gold headlines this morning. This is going to be a really quick, brief update on gold, and it's a gold-specific broadcast. There was also some articles out there talking about the CPI. Of course, there's always disagreements on what true inflation is, consumer price index, all those numbers, and there's the school of us, those like yourself and myself, that understand the numbers are misconstrued and actually put out there inaccurately by the government and the statists and those that are of the more Keynesian school, those that have an agenda and a narrative they need to push, and that things are rosier than they actually are. And gold doesn't lie. It's the canary in the gold mine. No pun intended. But it lets you know when the inflation, the money supply is increasing, and the currency health is weakening, and it is reacting to that, it seems, at this time. Of course, there's other reasons that gold is rising. There is some uncertainty in the political arena. There's things happening on the economic front, but gold is up. It's above 1,300. I didn't have time. Again, I've got a lot going on, been very busy lately, and I wasn't able to break the news when gold really breached that 1,300. But here it is sitting at 1,325, 1,326. I've seen numbers all over that place this morning. And we've got a quote here at the bottom. Supporting gold is the double whammy of lower dollar and the Fed decision on U.S. interest rates, said ABN AMRO analyst Georgette Boll. Quick look at 24H gold. This is their morning chart. You can see up at 1323.74, up $4 this morning. Silver up to 1615. And then this is the gold COMEX chart on CNBC, up 1350. This is a 5-day chart. I'm going to show you some multiple day charts here. So this is it's 1350 up this morning, but look at that 5-day climb as gold really goes from that 1300 mark and then starts marching upwards. It really seems like once it broke 1300, it just went. Going back a little further, this is a 1-month chart. You can see gold just kind of hanging out there below 1,300, just kind of bouncing around. Every time it hit that 1295 or just barely above it, it fell back down again. And then right there, you can see it just, boom, it just popped. And now it's sitting up there healthy above that 1,300 mark. Going back all the way to November, you can see gold steadily climbing out of that trough there until it gets to today. Well above the 1,300 mark. It is retreating a little bit. However, it's above 13. That's what we were looking for, and it really flies in the face of many of the skeptics that were out there. And you remember them. For the last year, 2 years, people claiming gold was going to see $500, $600, $700 again. And that's just not the case. It proves their case entirely wrong. Yeah, it didn't get as bullish and blow up past $2,000 or more dollars an ounce like some people believed, but it is doing better than the skeptics called for. Last chart, I promise, and we'll wrap this up. Here's the 6-month chart. There it is. I mean, it just looked like gold was stagnant, really. I mean, it was up, down, up, down, up, down, really bouncing between that range below 1,200, up above 1,225, back below 1,200, up to 1,250, back to 1,200, and then we see that climb again starting in November. We'll see. We'll see what happens. We've got, again, inflation, politics, global economy, South America issues, Brexit, all the trade stuff with China. There's so many. I mean, you could sit there and you could name 1,000 variables and factors. The thing is, again, gold, 65 centuries track record, store of wealth, store of value, ultimate destroyer of debt, the only extinguisher of debt. So hold it, stack it, be confident, you're doing good, and be well. Remember, metals, money, wealth, not the most important thing in the world. Never will be. You could be the poorest person in the world and have everything. So, God bless you all. Be well. Take care.